Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we're going to be playing with an older Too Faced palette, which I think you can actually still get. I think you can get a lot of these littler ones still, to be honest with you. Maybe not like the holiday ones and stuff, but this one I think you can. It's the Let's Play palette. And I was curious on this formula based upon the newer palette I just played with, the spritz, Italian spritz. So usually anything in the tin pans I've for the most part have enjoyed. Not the best formula in the world, not the worst formula in the world, but to me it hasn't changed much, okay? Now, the particular metallics in the newer version, the Italian spritz, are different than any other metallic formula I have personally seen from them. But we'll get into it. So let's go ahead and get started. The first shade we are going to go into is, first off, let me say the names are on the back of this. Oh, I like this. Okay, so actually I can tell you the names of these. So the first shade is Don't Play Me, because they have the longer ones and then the shorter ones. Okay, so this one's Don't Play Me. So these palettes are different as far as the metallics. Now, the mattes I did find in the newer one were easier to use, but not so different from these palettes either. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they are a little better, but and you can tell the difference for sure, but not like the metallics. Like, you can tell there is a difference in the metallic formula for sure, where this is just a slight difference, to be honest, but a difference nonetheless. So as you see, it's pigmented, it's blendable, just like the previous one. I would say that the newer palette, let me see, I was going to say builds a little better, but honestly this is building too. Yeah, that's building too. Then again, we're not basing this off of a bad formula, because I will be honest, anything that's been in these metallic formulas have been nice. We're going to take that same shade and we're going to run it along the lower lash line. I do like these little eyeshadow compacts. They have a nice size mirror in them. They're easy to travel with. It's just, are these something you're going to travel with? And I think for a teenager, yeah. I think for an adult, probably not. Like myself, no. But do I secretly like them? Yeah, I do. I secretly do like them. Alright, the next shade we're going to go into is Cheat Code, which is this darkest shade in the palette. And we're going to put it on the outer corner here. So yeah, I mean, these are, the mattes I think are the same. I just think it's the color story, to be honest with you, in the newer palette. It's different than anything Too Faced has done, to be honest. And the formula is good. It's just that almost every formula is good when it comes to the metal or the tin containers. So I would say that the only thing that's changed is the metallics, to be honest. But I'm a beginner, so I really, I can't like really, tell you. But as far as like what I'm noticing and how things are working from a beginner's point of view, I would say the mattes are probably the same as in this formula, but which is good. I've always said they have good mattes, but the metallics are different because you can see on this side, yeah, you can see the metallic, but it's much thinner and not as like bam in your face, whereas in the newer palette it's chunkier and it is bam in your face, to be honest. Okay, now we're going to go into the shade Multiplayer, which is this one right here, and we're going to put it on the lid. I would say out of all the little palettes they came up with in the color stories, this one here is probably my favorite. But it would be, considering pink is my favorite. But at the same time, it's nothing revolutionary. I don't think that the market for this is for makeup enthusiasts, to be honest with you. I would say it's more aiming for teenagers or maybe even gamers, since it's, you know, it says let's play and it looks like a control, you know, paddle. It was marketed more towards that demographic than me. But do I like this palette? Yes, I do. Am I glad I got it? Yeah, because I don't think it was that expensive either, to be honest with you. And I don't necessarily think I personally would travel with it. I'm going to put the shade Joystick, which is this one right here. I don't know if you've seen that one. This one right there, the metallic one. I don't think I would necessarily travel with it, but I do think it would be a good travel palette. I could see my youngest daughter using this one for sure. Maybe even my granddaughter. I would say this particular one wouldn't really apply to my oldest daughter, who's 24, 25. But there are a couple in here that I do think she would go for, to be honest, at the same time. But that's it for the eyeshadow look. I will give this palette the other one that it is easy to use. It's pretty self-explanatory, you know, so forth and so on. For the top lashes, we're going to go into Lash Idol Lancome. Here's my other issue with this. My lashes. Are your all's lashes just crazy? Mine are. Like, one day, I swear, I'm like, they look good, right? They look nice, long, thick, right? And it could be with the same mascara I'm using, okay? So, and then the next day, using this same mascara, they just don't look good. And I don't understand it. And then one eye's lashes look better than the other. That I get, you know, because sometimes, you know, the eye's just different on both of my sides. So I see where that could be, you know, where that would play a part. But I don't see how one day my mascara looks really good. It applied easy, no problems. And then the next day, same mascara, it looks awful. And I started thinking, like, is it like a bad hair day or something? Like, some days it just, I don't know. 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 It just, I don't know works and some days it don't type of thing. I don't know. Because, like, I don't feel like I'm doing it differently or anything. And I can't imagine there's a right and a wrong way, although there are tutorials out there on how to apply mascara. So I could very well be applying it wrong, I suppose. As I poke myself in the eyeball, which I do a lot, so I won't pretend like I don't. But I'm just curious, like, do y'all have the same problems? Is it a beginner thing, I guess, is where I'm going. Like, I'm sure if I have a problem, it may not be the same type of issue, but it's probably an issue that everybody has. But, like, is it a beginner issue, or is it something that even, like, once you're advanced, you're going to have the same problems every now and then type of thing? I'm curious on that. Because I really, like, I want to do the best that I can with my makeup. Like, I don't ever expect to be, like, makeup artist, type of thing. Never. Like, that's just not my thing. But I would like to be able to do my makeup so that it looks good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to change me. I'm not looking to do that. I'm not looking to, like, paint my face with hearts or anything all over it. Which, if that's you, that's great. But that's not what I'm looking to do. I just want to be able to do my makeup using products, cheap or expensive, that are easy to work with, and at the end, I look somewhat put together and a little better. You know what I mean? Like, because if I'm not doing, like, I don't want to do my makeup and look just as bad as I did before I did my makeup, like, I want to cover my blemishes. Not that I'm saying I look bad, but just saying, like, I don't know. I just feel like something's not working anymore with me with makeup. Or it's not that it's not working, it's that I cannot get it down. And I know that practice is key. I get that. And I'm all for practice, I'm all for that. But do you get, while practicing, do you actually get to the point where you're, will I get to the point where I'm like, oh, okay, I can do my makeup in like 5 minutes type of thing and look decent, I guess is what I'm wanting. I'm much faster than I once was, for sure, at doing my makeup, but I'm also still slow, to be honest with you. And I just want to be semi fast. Just wondering. Okay, I will say though, the other thing I'm using is this It Cosmetic Your Skin But Better CC Nude Glow foundation. This one is in light, and I really like this, y'all. I don't think it's my favorite, but I do like it, especially like in real light. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't real. Okay, this ain't real. That's my newest thing. This isn't real. But this is the final look, and I will say that the shadows actually do look like they're appearing the way I see them. My face is not. My face looks very washed out, to be honest with you. But that don't matter anyway. It's about the eyeshadows. But the eyeshadows look really good. So I do like this palette. If it's if it interests you, I do think you can still get it. I guess if you bought 2 of those, It's an equivalent to almost the bigger palette. I would say that the newer palette probably, though, would be the one I would suggest still yet. Even though I really do like this palette here. Just because I like this color story, to be honest. But I do think you can get, there's pinks in the Italian spritz. I'm almost positive. Yeah, there is. So, but it's up to you, nonetheless. I will say that I'm glad to see that they're changing something. And I will say for sure the metallic formula, hands down, has changed because you can see a difference in the texture. As far as the mattes, I think those are hit and miss anyway, to be honest with you. But again, Too Faced isn't, I don't think they're known for the best quality. Call me crazy. They're known for the packaging, for the names they put on some of the packaging, okay? That's what they're known for, okay? But this is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have this palette, maybe you'll break it out and use it again. And if you don't, and you were thinking about it, maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't. Let me know. But I'll see you in the next one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that. That way you're notified when I upload. Upload every day but Sunday. And, for bronzer, I'm wearing the Marc Jacobs Terracotta. Is that right? Let me go through what I'm wearing. That way I don't forget myself. No, Tantalize. Oh, no. I hope I didn't break that. I've already broke the other one. I'm wearing the Tantalize. No. I'm wearing the blush as Too Faced in the Candy Clouds. I am really loving this blush, you all. I don't think it's a dupe for the Dior, even though I see where it looks it, but I just don't. But I do like this blush a lot, especially for the price point. And it almost reminds me of the Gucci blushes in a sense, like as far as size and stuff. I like the... Do I like the Gucci packaging better? Yeah. Yeah, I like the Gucci packaging better. So, then for highlighter, I am using the Too Faced highlighter in the Peach Frost. I've decided I think I'm going to try to go through this one. Because A, I really do like the color. I love the smell of it. And it's not that it lingers, but it lingers. It lingers for just a tad bit. And that is it. Is that it? I think so. Yeah. Oh, lipstick is the Exotic Orchid by Lancome. I have no idea where I got this. I mean, obviously I bought it. But when, I don't know. It's like a raspberry color almost. For nails, it's the OPI California Raspberry. And I cut myself. Look at that. I shouldn't be allowed near sharp objects. I really shouldn't. But that is it. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.